Hi everyone, welcome back to the Absolute Abundance Health, Wealth, and Happiness webinar. And I am Heather Paris, and I am joined today by my friend Denise Pearsall. Today we're talking about health. What is abundant health? Abundant health is having enough health, right? And wellness and feeling great. And I know we're doing health, wealth, and happiness, but guess what? Without your health, what good is the wealth, right? And without your health, happiness is a harder choice to make. So I am so privileged today to be joined by my friend. This is Denise Pearsall. And Denise, would you please introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, I'm Denise Pearsall. I'm a clinical social worker by profession. I've been doing this for about 23 years now. And my background is in mental health, primarily community mental health, and so have been involved with folks struggling with their various mental health issues, but also sometimes physical health comes into play.
That's right, yeah, and I deal with that a lot with my clients too. Don't you find that there's a total correlation that people who are not feeling good mentally also have a lot of physical symptoms that are happening?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I know for me, you know me, I don't take prescription drugs. I always look for alternative health options. And so when Denise and I met, we met at the mall at one of my book signings, which was awesome. But Denise started talking to me about Young Living oils, and I had heard about them and I had dabbled in them, but I didn't really know enough about them. And Denise has been teaching me, and she's awesome. And so today she's going to tell us her story, and she's going to give you great tips on how to start feeling better and get your health on track. And so Denise, tell us your story. Okay. It's amazing.
I started on the health and wellness journey about 14 years ago. My husband has struggled with arthritis and fibromyalgia for many, many years. And at that time, we had just moved back to central New York, and he was on boatloads of medications. And he just kept complaining, I'm tired, I'm tired of hurting, I'm hurting because I'm tired. And so I saw in the paper an alternative health fair, and I said, let's go check it out and see what they have to offer. And so there were these two ladies. They had this diffuser and this wonderful fragrance coming out of the diffuser and a whole host of oils and whatnot. Well, I have a background in horticulture, so I was intrigued by what they were sharing about these aromatic oils coming from plants and various herbs. So I asked them to put me on their email list and send me information on arthritis and fibromyalgia and cancer, because we had some family members dealing with cancer at the time. And so that began our journey into health and wellness. And we were able to make some changes in our diet. We began doing some chiropractic care. And both my husband and I lost some weight, which was really great. And he was able to reduce his number of medications. And so that really was the beginning of our journey. And these oils from Young Living essential oils, they're therapeutic grade, and they have really made a profound difference in our lives, not only physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually as well.
That's amazing. And you said something about you lost weight too. Isn't that always like the best side effect when you start to get healthy and change your diet?
Sure. Absolutely.
Personally, I love that. I know when I started to change my diet, like I wasn't trying to lose weight, but you just do because you realize that you're eating more healthy foods. You're not eating all of the processed junk and things like that.
Right.
And also I've been reading recently that there's some oils that can really help you maintain weight loss and things like that too. I was reading about grapefruit oil today, and how if you just put a couple of drops in your water, that can really help your metabolism.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of the citrus oils, particularly lemon, grapefruit, orange, tangerine, and those oils by themselves have a lot of wonderful benefits. Young Living happens to have an oil blend called Citrus Fresh, which is a combination of a number of those oils. And boy, when you put a couple drops in your water or you make a tea, it's phenomenal. You get the benefit from the vitamin C. It helps to boost the metabolism, and the best of all, studies say that it also helps to digest cellulite.
Nice.
Which is
Who doesn't want that?
Which is really pretty awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I use, as you know, I use a lemon oil in my face scrub. So I use coconut oil, and then I put lemon in it, and then sugar, white sugar, and then I use that as my face scrub every day. And I'm not using any other products other than totally natural products on my skincare, and I love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah. So what are some of the things that your husband uses? What are some of the oils that he uses for, because I hear a lot of people who suffer from fibromyalgia. So maybe you can talk to that specifically, what some of the things that they can do.
Okay. Young Living has a huge variety of oils, single oils, some oil blends, and I think you had the Deep Relief roll-on. One of the wonderful products that Young Living has is an oil blend. This is a roll-on, which is fabulous. This is called Deep Relief, and the fragrance is just
I love
wonderful.
it. I love it.
Just wonderful.
Absolutely.
And the really cool thing about Deep Relief is that it is a roll-on, so you can just roll it on wherever there's some pain and discomfort, joints.
I put it on my foot.
Yeah, muscle ache and pain. Sometimes headache, stiff and sore neck after a workout. This is a wonderful oil blend. This has, let me see if I can read some of the small print here. This has peppermint and balsam fir, and it has clove oil and wintergreen, vetiver, and palo santo. And palo santo is a unique oil from South America. And so when you put all this together, it packs a punch, and it really helps reduce pain and discomfort. It can help reduce a headache. Boy, this is worth its weight in gold. Yeah,
that's one of my favorites. I use it on my foot because, as you know, I have a fallen arch, and the pain is really intense at night. And I was trying everything, but nothing worked. And you know me, I'm not going to take any medicine, so I tried the oils, and it's been amazing. It's really the only thing that helps. So I can really appreciate the health benefits. Funny enough, I didn't get into anything with the oils because of that. I just thought they smell so good, and I don't like perfumes or colognes or anything like that. I'm all natural. Now I'm putting the oils in my hair. I'm using it as, well, I don't want to get too far into it because I don't want to give away your 3 tips. So why don't we get into your awesome 3 tips that people can use at home so that they can start breaking into the oils themselves.
Okay. For example, this is an oil blend called Joy. And Joy is a wonderful, wonderful fragrance. And what I like to do is take a couple drops. I put it on I'm right-handed, so I put it on my non-dominant hand, my left hand, and I just give it a couple quick stirs. And then I'll take that oil and just rub over my heart. Because I want the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. I want to keep that happiness going. And it's amazing how it can impact the day. So that's one of my go-to oils every morning. So people can put it on. You can put a couple drops in a cold mist diffuser and just let the fragrance disperse into the air. You can put a couple drops in a little spray mister bottle.
Oh wait, I
think
mine.
You got one.
Yes, I have mine. I bought this cute little spray bottle. It was like $2. And I filled it up with water, and I just added 2 drops of abundance oil, and that's it. So now I just spray it, and I use it like a perfume. And the oils are so good that you just need a little bit of them, because if you use too much, then it's too strong for me. So that's why I like to mix it with water and just spray it. And you told me you have this awesome abundance story. You have to tell everybody, because ever since you told me this, because I have abundance and water in here. So I spray the abundance on myself. I spray it in my office. I spray it on my checkbook now because of what you said. And the abundance really is flowing. I mean, I believe, and I think you agree, abundance is something that flows. Absolutely. You have to flow with it. And what I find with my clients that come to me, a lot of them have stunted abundance because of what they're doing, what they're saying, and what they're thinking. They're not allowing it to flow in. Right. So tell me the story, or tell them the story of when you, all those winnings that you had. Do you
okay. Yes,
remember?
I remember.
Yeah,
I remember. But what I'd like to do is just take a moment and kind of set the stage. Abundance Oil Blend is a blend, and I'm reading out of the desk reference, so I'm paraphrasing here. This blend was specifically designed to enhance magnetic energy and to create the law of attraction through the magnetic field around us, to enhance one's thoughts by electrical stimulation of somatotides, I'm not even sure what that is, and the cells, and to put out a frequency charge of prosperity and abundance. Okay. So this oil blend is extremely powerful, and it can be powerful for the immune system, and possibly giving one an abundance of health and wealth. So just really quickly, this blend has orange oil, frankincense, patchouli, clove, ginger, myrrh, cinnamon bark, and spruce. Now that's
it's so good.
Quite a combination of oils. So when this oil is diffused, either in a cold mist diffuser or a little spray mister bottle like you've got, this oil can help to create harmonic energy in the surrounding area. Alrighty. So my great story is this. A couple Christmases ago, I went to a church bazaar, and there was some various baskets and whatnot. So I bought my tickets, and I got out my abundance oil, and I just casually put a couple drops on each.
You carry it in your pocket every day,
yeah,
right?
I carry it with me all the time. My oils are in my little carry case in my pocketbook. I say, you can take my pocketbook, take my credit cards, but don't take my oil bag. So anyway, so I put a couple drops on the tickets, and the ladies behind the table said, "What's that smell?" And I said, "Oh, could it be this?" And I got out my little bottle, and I took the cap off, and they said, "Yes, what is that? That smells wonderful." So I just quickly gave them a rundown. Oh, it has some clove and frankincense. And I said, "Isn't it a wonderful fragrance?" And they said, "Yes. What do you use it for?" And I said, "Well, to create abundance and to bring abundance into my area. So I would love to win one of these baskets. So I'm just going to put a couple drops on." And they laughed and said, "Oh my gosh, so if your ticket is won, then we'll know it's you, right?" And I said, "Yes, of course." So anyway, I went about my business, and I put my tickets in the basket, and I came back around and I asked, "So when is the drawing going to be?" And they said at 3:00. And I said, "Okay, great. I'll expect a phone call about 10 after 3. We laughed and giggled. So anyway, got to be later on in the afternoon and checked my clock, and it was about 3:00. And I said, "Oh, I better go inside to wait for my phone call." And I'm thinking positively because, I would love to have one of these baskets.
You believed you were going to win.
I believed I was going to win. So anyway, don't you know, about 10 after 3, the phone rang. And they said, "Hi, this is so-and-so from the church. Is this Denise?" And I said, "Yes, it is." "Well, you won one of our baskets." And I said, "Well, of course I did." So I gave them directions out to my house, and the lady that I had chatted with, she got out of the car with a basket, and she said, "Oh my gosh, it's you." And I said, "I told you I was going to win a basket." So anyway, we laughed and tee-heed about that. And it was a lovely basket of books and a desk lamp and a gift certificate. And I was just thrilled with my gift basket. Mm-hmm. Does it happen every single time? No. So don't go out and buy lottery tickets and, the big lottos and all that kind of stuff. Are there times when my ticket has been won? Yes. When I met you, I had abundance in my pocket, and I put a couple drops on my hand. I did a quick over my head and my neck and breathed in and went and introduced myself, and we have formed a wonderful friendship, and I am abundantly grateful for that.
Yeah.
Likewise, when I go into a meeting, I'm meeting new folks, I'm doing some networking, I always put a couple drops on my hands.
I
breathe. Mm-hmm. Inhaling is another tip to get the oil into the body. And so inhaling, using as a spray mister bottle, wearing it as a perfume or cologne. Mm-hmm.
And diffusing.
Yeah. Those are all wonderful and very quick and easy ways to reap the benefit of this wonderful oil.
That's right. And Young Living also sells, correct me if I'm wrong, you can get rollerball bottles, right? Mm-hmm. So that you could put your favorite oils in too. Like this one, the Deep Relief comes in a roller ball, but you can buy those separately.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think for me anyway, abundance is so important, and believing that
absolutely
the universe, that God, that whatever you call it, is going to provide, right? Because if we get to wake up today, then we're abundant.
Absolutely.
Right? So Denise, I love you, and I'm so glad that you're here.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for sharing these awesome tips.
Yes.
You are awesome, and thank you so much. So you guys can reach out to Denise. All of her information is going to be right here on this page, so please feel free to email her and contact her if you're interested in getting some more abundance in your life through your health. Denise can speak with you.
I'd be happy to.
Yeah, she can talk to you about any health concerns that you have, or about the abundance oil and getting some more abundance into your world.
Sure.
Denise, thank you.
Thank you, Heather.
Thank you so much, everyone. Be
Bye-bye.
healthy.